My father-in-law, may he rest in peace, taught me that the real gentleman builds his own house, not as many of my friends and family say that they have built their house and in fact they have just hired someone to do the job for them. No, I have designed my house, I have constructed the house, and with my bare hands I have built it together with my father-in-law and wife. I think it's called craftsmanship.
To find true craftsmanship today is quite difficult. Alfa Bilklädsel is definitely one of them. And they're gonna replace Porsche Exclusive Manufacturing, getting the car as I wanted it from the beginning. Remember, Porsche's department was so closed when I optioned out my Cayman T. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put red sealing inside my car. Oof, I think it's gonna look spectacular. This was not available when the Porsche Exclusive Manufacturing was closed, but nevertheless, Alfa will help me make this happen. Anyway, take a look at my car. Imagine this car with the red seat belts and the small details of the red in the carpet, the gear levers, and then the bang, red sealing. It's gonna be great. I know some of you would like, oh, he's going nuts. Probably I am actually. Well, I am nuts. Doesn't matter. Bang, it's gonna be racing.
Talking about craftsmanship, that's what's most important when we talk PPF, paint protection film. To put the material on the car is an art form that you should pay a lot of respect for. And my father-in-law, may he rest in peace, always taught me that, Janko, you get what you're paying for. And that's the true story when it comes to Autoshield. And they helped me out with the last striping, putting the yellow lights on the headlights. Do you like it? Put a comment below and see what you think. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have them on for a while and test it out, but it give me that racing feeling back to the RSR. Well, let's face it, there are areas on the car that are more likely for you to have a stone shape. And since I'm gonna put some air scope for TWL Carbon on my car and have them fitted, these areas are sensitive. Therefore, Autoshield put some PPF on those details as well. Well, basically they have put it. Anyway, a lot of protection to have my car spot on. Love it. Oof. Let's go home and fit them. Protected by Autoshield, I'm gonna mount these TWL Carbon air scope. I would say they have a 90% fit. On the top corner, I'm not that satisfied. But mounting things on cars today, well, it has changed over the year. It's all about tape. And if you drive behind me and parts starts to fly off the car, please don't call me, call 3M. First things first, clean up the areas where you're gonna put the tape. Taking a piece of the 3M tape according to the lines of this. So I must say this is a bit tricky. It took a bit of time to fit the tape, and as soon as I figured out to break the paper cover on top of the tape, then the magic happened with it. So my real recommendation is that this tape from 3M is really easy to work with. Yeah, so I think this is how I would like to fit them, right? So, well, as I said, I'm not 100% satisfied how it matches on the top and also at the inside, but nevertheless, no time to spare about this. So let's clean. I cannot believe how much stone chip it has already done in this area. Well, I will not be able to fit this better. I'm satisfied with my work, and I think that's it. The next story is a bit sad. I also from TWL Carbon purchased this ducktail spoiler. When I unpacked it, I noticed a damage on one of the corners, and I do not think this is a transport damage. I feel it is something has been done wrong in the production, and it was very fragile, I would say. Regardless, I contact TWL Carbon and let to say at least it's not that customer friendly. They asked me to contact their suppliers to file a complaint of the transportation, even though I'm not sure that this is a transportation issue. Anyway, I'm going to try to continue to talk to the non-friendly customer support at TWL Carbon and try to get a new rear wing or ducktail, or at least get my money back, because this is not cheap things, my friends. Start to remove the rear spoiler, right? Well, here we have them, the carbon fiber versus original plastic. What's the difference? 1,449 gram and 880 gram. But if you add the mounting points that you need on the carbon fiber, we end up at 1,090 gram. That leaves us with a weight save of 357 grams. But one thing that I do appreciate, these mounts, they really have a quality touch and feel to it. Like it. Just place them here and then we continue. If this would have been a Tesla, I would have been done. But this is a Porsche, and the fitment on this edge, well, it bounced the rear fender, and on this side I have about 5 millimeters, so I need to adjust the spoiler. The adjustment points are, to say at least, not intuitive, so I most likely need to dismount and mount the spoiler 3 million times, but let me work on that. Ooh. I have fitted the TWL Carbon. Autoshield has put PPF on it. Ooh, it is protected. I think the design of the ducktail from TWL Carbon is amazing. That's one thing that's 100%. The fitment could, as the side air intake, be a little bit better, but it's 95% good, and I adjusted it. Well, it took me more or less more than an hour, but I think I'm satisfied. That's it, not perfect, satisfied. I have gone from a Tesla to a BMW at least, but oof, I really love the design. You smashed it, Janko. That's the most common comments I get when people see the red inner ceiling. I think it looks so racy. The carbon fiber really connects with the 918 bucket seats, and I think the design of the ducktail and the rear air intake looks phenomenal. If TWL Carbon will come to their senses and refund my money for the rear ducktail, or if they will send me a new one, well, that story will continue.